All right. I think we're live. We get full screened here. We're going live, Sean.
Going live?
We're going live. So
we're literally doing live.
We're doing live. Welcome everybody to our 20K customer appreciation build your, where we will pick the winner today. If you're watching this video afterwards, welcome. Thanks for tuning in. And if you just want to see who wins this video, just go ahead and skip to the end. But for those of you who are watching right now with us and are watching live, we're here. It's 2:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We'll pick the winner at 3 p.m. on the dot, just like we always do. So, if you're here and you are here for that, then you might need to just come back if you don't want to watch. But we'd love for you to stay, hang out, talk. We'll talk about everything, and it'll be great. So welcome. Great giveaway. I love the customer appreciation giveaways. They're a blast. Just a lot of fun and a lot of fun to give back to you guys. We were just talking about how the giveaway did. Last year we did 15 grand in cash, and our friend Andrew, who lives in Las Vegas, our only Las Vegas winner, he won that. He took home the 15 grand in cash. This year we did 20 grand. We got more customers, and so just kind of up the ante for you guys. However, more people participated last year in last year's giveaway with less cash than they did this year. So it's bad for me, good for you guys, because it means there's more cash and less and better chances of winning than there were last year, which is good, and it's exciting, and we love it. So we're stoked. We can't wait to see who wins and who takes home the money, and it'll be a lot of good fun. I can't wait to see if they just take home the cash or if they send us their truck. My opinions on it is, if you're on this side of the country, then it'd be cool to have your truck over here or your vehicle. It doesn't have to be a truck. And I've had that question a million times. Does it have to be a truck? No, it does not. We will work on anything with four wheels. I don't want to do a motorcycle. I don't understand motorcycles. I don't have to learn on someone else's truck, someone else's bike. So we'll just limit it to four wheels, but it doesn't have to be a truck, but we said build your truck giveaway because that's what we do over here. So, if you're on this side of the country, I'm hoping that whoever wins brings the vehicle to us. If you're on the other side of the country or up in Canada or Alaska or Hawaii or something, then I hope you just take the cash. And that's my own personal opinion, because it's a long, it's a long ways to ship your vehicle out to us. And I'm sure you could find a shop in your area of the country to take your 20 grand in cash and work on it for you. So, but again, if you are in the complete opposite end of the country and you want us to take your truck, then sure, that 20 grand can go towards shipping, and you can ship your vehicle to us and then ship it back home, or fly in and drive it back home, or whatever you want to do. It's totally up to you guys. But that 20 grand is yours to do whatever you want with it. And it'll be fun. But yeah, if you guys bring us your vehicle here in Las Vegas, you're going to have a $20,000 tab to go off of and be able to, just rack up that tab. And I just kind of let you know at the end of every week, okay, we spent this much money this week in parts and labor, and here goes your tab. And so you won't ever have to stroke a check. I've had some other people also ask us, well, what if we want to do something really big? Like, what if we want to spend more than 20 grand? Is that possible? And I would say for the most part, yes. However, this is not an open invitation to do like a $100,000 build. That's a whole year. That is not in our availability. But if you were like, hey, I want to spend 30 grand, 25, 30 grand, because I want to do something a little more than what 20 grand will get me, then absolutely, it would be cool. But yeah, so it's going to be fun and exciting to see what they bring. Just so you guys are aware, the way that this is going to go, though, if the vehicle does come to us, is that you guys, it's just going to be like you stroked me a $20,000 check in advance. And that's like our part, our labor, all that kind of stuff. So it'll be good, exciting. I'm excited to work on whatever you bring us, or I'm excited just to stroke that check. We can't do here at the shop. We have the best network of shops here in Las Vegas who we've worked with and got really close with. Great painters, great welders, great suspension shops, engine builders, all sorts of different people who we can tap and say, will you build this for us or do this part of the build for us? So really, it'll be, if there's something we can't do, there is somebody that we know who can do it for us, which is good and exciting and fun and dandy. So, can't wait to see what happens. Andrew, last year, if you guys might have watched the video that we did a YouTube video where we drove over to his house. It was exciting to pick a Las Vegas winner. That hasn't happened again since, and was the first time that it happened last year. Andrew lived what do you think, Adrian? 15 minutes away from the shop. Just went back, pulled out 15 grand in cash, and just drove to Andrew's house. And he had a bunch of old trucks. He's got a pretty decent collection. I want to say 6 or 7 classics at his house. And he was like, well, cash. And he put a little bit of money into a lot of his trucks. Took his wife on video over here at the top. We're building their Ram Charger, building their Toyota, building their Suburban, constantly working on my dad's private projects that he and I have always done together in Spiel, because you've all done and been here and seen this before and seen how we pick a winner, why we pick winners the way we do. But really quickly, if you're watching this video in post, maybe I'll just give a quick explanation. When you shopped on our website, HudsonMotors.com, for every $5 you spent, you got an entry. Our website kicks us out a spreadsheet of all your email addresses. And so if your email address, you spent $5, you spent $25, you'd have your email address 5 times, boom, 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 boom. We take all that list of email addresses, we put them into random.org, and then random.org kicks us out a name, an email address. And then we take that email address, we go back to our website where we keep all of your guys' data, and then we look up that email address, gives us a name and a phone number, we call you, and that's how it goes down. So the reason why we do this is the email addresses keep things private, keeps it so that you guys keeps it so that you guys are kind of private from everybody else. If I said your name live, someone else could go back in and look it up. And one time I made that mistake. I said the winner's name live, and and right away I had scammers making fake email addresses saying, "Oh, I'm so and so, and you could send me money here at my PayPal account." And again, we don't want to do that. We don't want to have to deal with that. So we do it the email address way, so that there is none of that. No scammers can get in and do anything else like that. So that's all set up for random.org. All good to go. If you're in and you're watching right now, it is 2:37. We'll be back 3 o'clock. You can come back and see who wins. But for now, let's talk about future giveaways and all the good stuff coming up. So we have been building our Ram Charger. Our Ram Charger is our next big build. Just the way the business works and how we're able to do this is we do like a big build and then a small truck in there. And sometimes we throw in the cash giveaway, stuff like this. Because if you've ever built a Classic, you know that you can't just do it like one truck and just knock it out in a month. Like the Discovery Channel is totally not real. You can't do that. It's impossible. So, we have to kind of mix things in there and keep the ball rolling. So the Ram Charger was the truck that you guys all got to vote on based on our previous 3 giveaways. You got entries and votes into how we built the Ram Charger. And the Ram Charger is coming along swimmingly. We are kind of done with phase 1, which is the rest of the fabrication work. Firewall's all smooth, and frame has been boxed, the steering box, and it's pretty much ready to go. We'll start phase 2 shortly here. We'll get the engine stab back in, and we'll start wiring it up. And then once wiring's done, phase 3 will be final assembly, putting it all back together, putting carpet in, and getting it all ready to go. So Ram Charger is coming along really well, but it's still a couple months out. So in the meantime, we said let's do the cash giveaway now in the middle of the year. This is the exact same time we did it last year too. We did it right here, like almost 365 days prior. We did a couple of weeks ago, and we picked up a very, very, very. However, those mud trains that are on it currently are super loud and howl like crazy. And so we did some. We're going to do some XTs and get it going. I think we're having some technical difficulties, but I'm not going to stop talking because we're continuing to record. So if we get technical difficulties, you guys need to come back in and watch it. And if you missed out on something that you wanted to hear at this point in time, you can watch this afterwards. I'm not going to stop talking because it's freezing up. Just want to clear that up. If it freezes up, I'm just going to keep going, and hopefully the Wi-Fi picks back up later, and it is what it is. So, again, back to the Toyota. So we're doing some new tires. We did decals on it. We're cleaning up the upholstery some more, doing digital gauges, doing some engine work, adding air conditioning. That's probably the biggest thing that the truck didn't have was air conditioning. So we're adding AC, and we're just going ham at it and making it really cool. It's going to be a very, very, very cool truck. In my opinion, Toyota pickups are the king of shitbox trucks. Shitbox being small single cab or extra cab pickups from the 70s, 80s, and 90s. They were full-blown work trucks. And I got to say, the best of the best has to be the Toyota pickup. 22R, 22RE, 4-cylinder engines that just run forever. They're great trucks. They're super attractive trucks. I love the Ford Ranger. That was our first shitbox that we did. We did a first-gen Ford Ranger. We did a Comanche. The Comanche was awesome. But I have to say, I think the Toyota is probably the king of all shitbox pickups. And so that's next. And so it'll be fun. It'll be exciting. It'll be a great giveaway, and we're excited about it. The truck is super attractive. And it's always been, for me, I've always said, and you can ask other people that we work with, like Zach and Adrian and everybody else, like that this generation Toyota pickup that we're giving away, so 79 to 83, The 3rd gen Toyota pickup is like, for me, top 5 classic trucks of all time. I absolutely love the styling. I take them home and enjoy them for yourself. So it's all fun and good. I do love this truck already. I'm super excited about it. So that giveaway, that truck is almost done. We're about halfway in. We probably have another 5 days of work on it next week. And then we'll be ready to take pictures and videos and get the giveaway up and ready to go for July 24th. We will start that giveaway. It will be a 3-weeker, another shorty giveaway. On the ship box, the mint box trucks, like depending on how much money we've invested into them, that kind of just decides how much. So yeah, it'll probably be about a 3-week giveaway from July 24th till August. What is that? Like August 15th, I think is what it is. So it'll happen. So that is our next giveaway. And then like always, we kind of have to take 3 weeks off to kind of re-gear up, get new inventory, get new stuff coming. And then we should be ready by then with the Ram Charger. Fingers crossed we're ready with the Ram Charger by then so that we can get that giveaway going. Ram Charger, if you guys don't know, is going to be, just as nice as the 72 F100, just as nice as the Suburban before it. So 1-ton axles, 12-valve Cummins, 5-speed manual transmission, NV4500, brand new orange paint job, hard top, full interior air conditioning, the whole nine. So Ram Charger will be a very, very, very cool, but very expensive, high-end kind of giveaway to run off of. So Ram Charger would be next. And then today is the last day of voting for our, you guys pick the last truck of the year. So we have to keep the chrome. We won't black that one out. And I like doing that. I like bouncing back and forth between doing the chrome and doing the black. So that Suburban will probably be for the end of the year, kind of 12 months past our previous Suburban. But with that being said, that leaves us pretty well open for early winter or late fall. And so we let you guys go onto our Instagram over the last few weeks and have been voting as to what the last truck of the year should be. And today is the last day of voting for that. Tonight at midnight, I'll close that voting, and then I will start looking for whichever truck wins. And so the finale on this has come down to a Scout 2 versus a Jeep Cherokee Chief, so like a full-size Jeep Cherokee Chief, 2-door Jeep versus a 2-door Scout 2 hardtop. Those are kind of our 2 choices, our 2 finalists. And right now the Scout 2 is winning. I think every single live stream we talk about Scouts and we talk about doing a Scout giveaway. And so I think maybe I've painted us into doing this after talking about it for so many giveaways. But yes, we'll do a Scout. I'm getting a phone call. Look at me, noob. I always put my phone on Do Not Disturb for these giveaways, and I forgot today. Look at that. Give it a phone call. Sorry. Scout 2. So Scout 2 currently is winning, but we've also done 3 full-size Jeeps in the past. Or 2 full-size Jeeps in the past. We've done a J10 Honcho, and then we've done a Wagoneer, an LS Swap Wagoneer. And so I love full-size Jeeps. For me, those are like top 3 classic trucks of all time would be the full-size Jeeps. And so those are our 2 finalists as to what we're going to try and hunt down, find, buy, get ready to give away later in the fall. So that voting will end tonight. But the voting was a lot of fun. There was a lot of people who had voted. Around 5,000 people voted for every single one. So that's good and exciting. We had some interesting matchups in there, along with some other trucks that we will do in the future. So some other notable mentions in that bracket lineup were like 2nd-gen Cummins did very, very, very good. It lost to one of the finalists. It lost the Cherokee Chief like 49-51, so it like just barely lost. I think a 2nd-gen Cummins is too new to do a giveaway on, but apparently the people don't think so because a lot of people voted for it. So I think in the future we'll definitely do a 2nd-gen Cummins. They're a lot easier to find than really clean 1st-gens, and so I think in the future we can do something like that. Some other notable mentions like the FJ60. I think an FJ60 or an FJ45 would be very, very cool to do. Me personally, I like the FJ60 better. It's a 4-door. You can hold a whole family in it. They're cool. They're totally daily drive. Probably be FJ60s. So again, that's something we want to do in the future. Another good one was the CJ8 Scrambler. That was a surprise for me. That was like the dark horse. I did not expect the Scrambler to do so well in the voting as it did, but it did. They're super cool. You can get them in a turbo diesel. Everyone loves diesel, and so. We're an American company and we like doing American trucks, but a Toyota or a Land Rover every once in a while, who cares? They're cool. And they're made of metal, and we like metal trucks. So I'd like to do a Defender in the future as well. So if you voted in that and your truck that you voted for didn't make the finale, I'm sorry. But again, pretty much everything in that list, maybe not the K truck. The K truck was the most suggested truck to put into the bracket, and then it got absolutely demolished. No one voted for it, but a bunch of people had asked me to put it in the bracket, so I put it in the bracket, and then it got whooped. So I don't think we'll do a K-Truck giveaway in the future. They're not street legal in a lot of states, and there's all sorts of different things. So I don't think we'll be doing something like that in the future. If you're tuning in now, I just saw kind of a decent influx of people coming in. If you are tuning in, it is 2:47 p.m. At 3 p.m. on the money, we will be picking the winner. So if you're here to see who's won, we have not picked a winner yet. 3 p.m. on the money, we will pick the winner. But so again, a lot of those trucks in that bracket, I want to give away in the future. It might not be this year. Well, it's definitely not this year, because whatever the winner is of the voting tonight, if you haven't voted, please go to our Instagram at Hodson Motors and go vote. It's in our stories, and it's our most recent reel. You click on the reel to vote on it. Please go vote. But whatever wins tonight, that's what we will give away this year. Hope that makes sense. But that's not to say that those other 7 trucks we won't ever give away. I do want to do them eventually at some point in time. I have no desire to do the same trucks over and over and over again. We've done 3 OBS Fords in the past, and I'm kind of like burnt out on OBS Fords. We want to do different stuff and do cool stuff. So, you might have noticed in that bracket, there wasn't a Ford, there wasn't a Chevy, and the only Dodge in that bracket was the second gen Cummins, because I wanted to see how a second gen would, fare against older, more classic trucks. So I have plans for like the next 10 Fords already lined up. I already know what I'm looking for, what era I'm looking for, what era I want to do next. Same with Chevys. Like I'm Chevys and Dodges. And so I'm always looking for something. And, so those kinds of things, there's always going to be a cool Ford, a cool Chevy, and a cool Dodge every single year. So I wouldn't worry about that. If those of you who are out here are like, oh, well, why wasn't there a Ford in the bracket? You don't have to worry about there not being a Ford. I was trying to do more niche vehicles in this bracket. So, we'll see what wins. And, we've never done a Scout before, so I think that one's got my vote on it. I will say, though, I've been looking as this bracket's been developing, and the Scout has been winning, and the Cherokee Chief have been winning, the CJ8 Scrambler that was winning for a minute. These are some they're hard to find. They're hard to find in good shape. And so, if the Scout wins, I'm going to be hard pressed to find a good one, but I will go anywhere in the country. If I've got to fly to New York and drive one home or haul one home, I absolutely will do it. But again, it ain't easy. That's for sure. And same thing goes for the Cherokee Chiefs. You can find J10s all day long, and even Wagoneers, you can find them pretty easily, but the Cherokee Chiefs, the 2-door Cherokees, those are hard. So whatever wins, it's going to be a difficult time for me, but it is what it is. We'll be fine. We'll be happy. That kind of lays us out for the rest of the year. It's exciting stuff. The business is just, it keeps going, and we have this dilemma that like we need the business to keep growing. It needs to continue to make money. We're a business. We have to operate and pay our employees, and the business has to continue to grow. But at the same time, I want it to stay small because I like that you guys have good odds of winning and participating with us. I had some guy was like, oh, you'd be better off participating in the raffle than participating with one of these guys. And it's like, not a chance. Like in this giveaway today, you guys have a 1 in 1,400 chance of winning. 1 in 1,400. So that's pretty stinking good odds to take home 20 grand, especially if you spent $30 to $50 on a couple shirts that you like, and you get to wear them every single week, and they wash well and they stay good fitting and they don't wear out. As long as you got good stuff, you got some Crescent tools, some gear wrench, whatever. So, but then you still have pretty dang good odds of taking home a substantial price. This is what it's all about. We did. We're always trying to make it as fair. And so again, as the giveaways grow and get bigger and better, the prizes will get bigger and better. The trucks will get nicer and nicer, and become bigger and better and cooler. Just like our last giveaway truck, our 72 F100, that was the most expensive truck we gave away. If we look back at the numbers, I don't like talking about the money on the live streams, but if you look back at the numbers, it wasn't nearly as profitable as like previous giveaways have been in the past. However, it was cool to give away something that cool and that big. And then Jason, the guy who won that, awesome dude, flew in from North Carolina, drove that truck friggin' 5 days straight, like 11 hours a day, and drove it all the way back home. The truck did great for him. So it was exciting. It was a great giveaway as well, and we're stoked about it. So again, that's kind of the direction that the company's going. I don't want to give away trucks that are $250,000, $300,000 classics that people are afraid to drive. I still want something in this range. You win this truck, you pay the taxes on it, but then next year it might be worth even more money, and then you have this appreciating asset. So it's all exciting. We love it all, but that's the hope and the goal. So I don't really know where I was going line of talking, but again, that's just the hope and the goal for the company, and as we continue to grow and as the company gets bigger and bigger, even though your odds might get less and less as more people participate, it'll all be fine. So with that being said, we are getting pretty close to the time to pick a winner. It is almost 2:53, which means the next 7 minutes we are picking the winner. If you are tuning in, we're starting to see more people tune in. We have not picked a winner yet. We will pick a winner at 3 p.m. on the money. Adrian, any good questions that come up in our sidebar?
Some entries, but they're just getting late.
Yep.
You said that already.
Okay. No, it's I think we are really close to getting in.
Is the 20K or the option to work on the truck taxable?
Yes. So yes, everything. Anytime you win a prize, and I think this is a good time. All you guys who are watching here are all repeat customers and are all been a part of us for a long time. So I wanted to touch on and kind of re-explain how taxes work really quickly on anything like this. So any sort of prize that you might win, not just from us at Hodson Motors, but from any company ever, since the dawn of the IRS. The way that it works is when someone like us gives away a prize, the IRS looks at that prize as if it was advertising, because we're giving away this prize and people are saying, and the IRS is saying, okay, well, you use that prize as advertising to sell your product. It's a sweepstakes. It's a giveaway. It's not a raffle. If it was a raffle, the prize that we would be giving away, would be gambling. But because this is a sweepstakes, it all falls under advertising. But that advertising fee, somebody's got to pay that taxes because obviously we write that off as advertising. That cost us money, and at the end of the day, you got to say, hey, we spent X amount of dollars at the end of the year on advertising. Part of that advertising is the truck, and someone has to pay taxes on that. So no matter what kind of prize it is, we have to assign a value to that prize. So this 20 grand in cash or 20 grand working on your truck is all taxable by the IRS as income on your next year's income statement. So if you win the truck, if you win the cash from us, we're going to file a 1099 on your behalf with the IRS, and we're going to give you a copy of that 1099 that says you received from Hodson Motors a prize worth $20,000. And so you would take that when you go do your taxes at the end of the year. They ask you, like, did you receive any other kind of compensation for the year? Under the other section, you'd say, yes, I received 20 grand from Hodson Motors. And then that's how it all goes down. So that's the same for every sweepstakes ever from here on out. Now, the way that this works around is this is why other companies give away, the prize plus cash. And we did this on our last game. Our trucks are starting to be worth more and more money. I don't want you guys winning the truck to become a financial burden. So I don't want you to have to win a truck and then at the end of the year you're like, oh crud, I have a $5,000 payment that I have to make at the end of the year. And so the way that companies are giving away much more expensive vehicles. Companies are giving away much more expensive vehicles, like $200,000 vehicles, is they're giving away that $200,000 vehicle plus 50 grand in cash. That 50 grand in cash you're getting is going to be eaten entirely up by the tax payment on the vehicles. And so that's kind of how it works. That 10 grand we know is going to get eaten up by his shipping and his taxes. However, he flew in, he drove the truck home, so he'll probably have $2,500 to play with that truck, and $7,500 will go into his tax to pay the tax on that truck. But when you get 20 grand in the truck, in like this prize, you're going to get 20 grand in cash. You're going to need to pay that 20 grand with the only cash. So that's kind of how taxes work. I know it's complicated and confusing, but whoever wins will explain this to you fully. But this is 100% the legal way of doing it, and this is what you have to do in order for these things to be legal. So again, we are getting close. We are down to our last few minutes. I think it is time for us to get the giveaway set up. Now, again, I think I'm lagging here. I'll say it one more time. I'm not going to stop talking because, again, this YouTube records this in its entirety and it will play it back for you guys afterwards. So if this lags, and it lags at the time when I'm saying the winner's name, I'm not going to stop. I'm just going to keep going, and you guys can watch this live stream. YouTube will re-upload it, and I'll be in full quality HD. You won't have to worry about it whatsoever. We're just having some technical difficulties today with our internet. We reset our Wi-Fi before we did this, and we did the best we could, but it is what it is. We should have Wi-Fi out in the shop. So, and people are always suggesting like, hey, why don't you get cable? Ethernet cable ran it. It's like, we're not going to go that crazy. Again, it's going to upload to YouTube for you guys. You'll be able to see it. If I got laggy, you'll be able to go back in and see it afterwards if you watch this portion. So again, you'll just go in, watch it, and skip ahead 30 minutes into the video where you'll see us pick the winner. So that's the last time I'm going to talk about it. So let's get everything set up and ready to go. All right. On my other computer. I do it so that the computer that we're live streaming from doesn't ever get bogged down. But again, we're going to random.org. We've got everything ready and set up. Everything's already paid for. So random.org, for those of you who might not know, maybe that you haven't watched one of these live streams before, but random.org is a paid service. They pick the winner. It's 100% guaranteed randomness. They give us a name, or they give us an email address associated with the name, and we go in, we look it up, we call the winner right here live, and it's all good and good. So the reason why we use random.org and we don't just draw a name out of a hat is random.org saves all this information for us, so that if any of you felt like we were cheating, you could sue us. And we could say, no, look, here you go. We've got our random.org information that says on this date, we picked the winner. Here was the name. This was the winner. And then here's all the entries. Here were your entries. Here were the winner's entries. Because I'm sure there are skeptical people out there, and they say, well, I'm sure Riley just went in and chocked full of entries, 1 million entries. No, you'd be able to go in and see like, oh, there were this many entries and the winner had 10 or whatever it might be. Our average winner has 11. And just so you guys know, Jason, who won our last truck, he had 11 entries, and it just kind of always happens to be that way. So that's the way it goes down. But everything's in random.org. We're down to our last final minute here before we pick a winner. So we're going to use their third-party draw service. After this giveaway has been held, you guys will be able to go to random.org, click the third-party draw service. It will appear probably as the top giveaway under there. You'll be able to click on it and type in your come up in lowercase in there. So check whatever it is you do. Try a couple different combinations before you email me and say, hey, I can't find my entry. So try all that. So we're going to name this. We're going to name this the 20K Build Your Truck Giveaway Drawing. Okay. We're going to use a list of other identifiers. The identifiers, again, are your email addresses. We've got that list ready to go. It is 3 p.m. It's time to pick a winner. So let's go faster, Riley. Enough talking. Again, if I get choppy, sorry, guys. Watch this again at the end and skip ahead. This is entry accessible. You guys will be able to go in and find your entry. We're picking one winner from this whole entire list. Okay, we're ready to go. We're going to hit complete the drawing. It's going to give us an email address. I'm going to go look up that email address, and we're going to call that winner right away. Okay, so we have an email address. Now, remember, this is a customer appreciation giveaway. Now, I wasn't going in and kicking everybody out of this giveaway. I wasn't looking up every single customer to make sure everybody was in. You guys, this could have been your first giveaway you got into and just didn't realize that it was supposed to be customer appreciation. So I don't know, based on this email address quite yet, if this guy's a repeat customer or girl. I don't know, based on that email. But we're going to double check that they are a repeat customer. If they are, we will call them. If they're not their second or third order, we will recall. Okay, so we have ourselves a winner. Now, this person is from the West Coast. This person has ordered 6 times, so they are a repeat customer. Let's see all their orders. When did they start participating? They've been a participant since August 14th of last year, I believe so. So they've been a participant for over a year. They've been in 6 times, 6 different giveaways, it looks like. They're from the beautiful state of California. And they are from, what city? Go back. They're from Baldwin Park, California. And the winner of our 20K Build Your Truck giveaway is Fidel Arias. Fidel Arias from Baldwin Park, California. Congratulations, Fidel. You are the winner of our 20K Build Your Truck giveaway. Let's go ahead and give Fidel a call and see if he'll answer his phone today. All right, I got a phone number. Let's put him on speaker. See if you guys can hear him. Fidel, if you're on here, congratulations. See if he'll answer his phone. To win today, Fidel bought some of those new retractable ratchet straps that we sell on the site. So congratulations. They're cool straps. It's a cool way of winning. He's not going to answer.
There's a problem with your order.
Let's leave him a fake voicemail.
Please leave your message for Jackie.
Hey, Fidel, this is Riley Hotz from Hodson Motors. We got a little issue with your order with your credit card or something like that. It's kind of confusing. I'll call you back here in a minute. If you can answer, we'll go over this real quickly over the phone, and we'll get you all straightened out. Thank you, sir. Bye. Okay. Let's see if he gets the voicemail, and then if he'll answer, we'll call him again. I'm going to double check. I'm going to go through some of his other orders and see if that's the same phone number there.
Yeah.
Because again, sometimes people change their phones and then they don't update like their stuff here.
Did the FaceTime button pop up?
Did the FaceTime button pop up? No FaceTime. Again, congratulations, Fidel. If you're watching, congrats. We're going to call him again. Okay. If you guys are just now watching, tune in. The winner was Fidel Arias from Baldwin Park, California. I don't think he's on here, but congratulations, Fidel. We're trying to call him. He's not answering his phone. So we'll call him a couple more times and then we'll end this.
Please leave your message for.
All right, that's just the way that it goes. A lot of the times, it's just how it goes. It's always anticlimactic. I always get all nervous, and then they never answer their phone calls. So it is what it is. Thank you guys for watching this live stream. I appreciate it. Sorry about the little bit of technical difficulties. Kind of nothing we can do about it. So I'm just going to stop sweating about it so much. But appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for watching and tuning in. If you're watching this afterwards, thank you for watching here on Hodson Motors. Make sure you subscribe to us here on YouTube and check us out for the next one. Again, the Toyota pickup giveaway, 81 Toyota pickup is going to launch July 24th. So get in on that one too. It'll be a great little truck, great giveaway. And again, thank you guys so much for participating. We're going to keep calling Fidel, and hopefully he answers his phone, and we can post that on our Instagram and on our Facebook. We'll post it to the stories, and it'll be really cool. So again, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Anything else I'm missing? Nothing? No. Again, guys, we did this giveaway for you guys, for those repeat customers. I was happy to see less people participating because it's for you guys. It's great to give you guys better odds of winning. And congrats again to Fidel. We'll keep trying them. And for those interested, if he doesn't answer, he's got 30 days. So he's got to answer within those 30 days. But if he doesn't answer within 30 days, then we pick a new winner. That's never happened, but I always have to put that out there when they don't answer, that he's got 30 days to do it. And if not, we pick another winner in this exact same way. So again, thank you guys. We appreciate you. We love you. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace.